Hey guys, LEGO Master 365 here, and welcome back to another review on another Bachmann item that we've been waiting a very long time for. I'm not going to do any funny stuff that I did with Daisy intro. I'm so excited to finally get this train, because I've had this pre-ordered for the longest time now. I pre-ordered it when I pre-ordered Daisy, so I've been waiting for this train for a very long time. So here it is in the Train World box. I think you guys already know who it is, but either way, let's take it out so you guys can see just exactly who we're talking about. I'm wasting no time with this review. I am desperate to see this train. So yeah, no beating around the bush, no long introductions. Some of the bubble wrap out. There he is. He's in some wrapping paper. Let's take him out. Oh, there he is. You guys ready? Alright, just clean him off a little bit. And ready? There he is, the Bachmann Peter Sam. Finally, after all these years, or like 2 or 3 years, you finally have it in person. He's finally shipping to stores. Oh, he looks so good. He is adorable. He looks absolutely fantastic just in the box. Alright, let's stop beating around the bush now. Let's get him out and let's do a little review on him. I'm so excited. Okay guys, so here is Peter Sam in his box. I really don't want to wait anymore to take him out, so let's just, again, let's not waste any more time. Let's take him out. Actually, let's take a look at the packaging. Actually looks a little bit different. It's a little bit, I don't know, just looks a little bit nicer. Like, it's less with, like, the clouds and stuff, I guess with the narrow gauge stuff, because, you know, it has, like, this new kind of, like, blue color here. It's very nice. The clouds on the back has all, like, the Scarlo-y stuff, you know, collect them all. Yeah, I will. So, let's take him out. Alright, there he is in this ice block packaging. Instructions. Ooh, a little card thing. I don't know what this is for. I guess it's for like a catalog stuff. Instructions, warranties. Alright, so we got all that stuff for the narrow gauge Peter Sam. There it is. Instructions. What is this break-in period, you know? I think it's just regular Bachmann instructions. We'll take a look at that later. Alright, I'll keep the box so I can transport him. Let's remove the lid. Doesn't want to remove. Oh, there he is. He is so tiny. Let's get him out of the box. Oh, that's so nice. That is so. Wow, he's heavy. That's great. That's fantastic. All right. So there he is. There's the little guy. Alright, I'm gonna take a few seconds to gather my thoughts on him. Let's take a look all around. Alright, yeah, looks like a train, you know? The back doesn't look terrible, you know? Alright. Okay, so, off the bat, this is a beautiful green, I have to say. Green isn't always the best color, like, in general, but on trains, green can look, and usually does look great. And this green is very elegant, it's not what we see in the classic series for sure. He's definitely more like minty green in the classic series. And it even goes so far as to say he's a lighter green in the CGI series. But their colors are always kind of like shifted in like the real life models. And I know that Bachmann does use the same colors for their models that they use on the TV series, because on their ortho sheets they have the colors that they use for the trains. You know that because, you know, Thomas's blue is like PMS 299 or something like that. And that's what they use on the Strasbourg Thomas, is what they use on the Bachmann Thomas. So I'm sure all the CGI engines have the exact same color as well. So I'm sure this is accurate to the green in the CGI series, but man, does it look so good in person. My lighting doesn't do it real justice. It definitely does make it look brighter on camera than it is in person, but it is still stunning. The opened, quote-unquote opened cab is honestly, it's really not bad. It has this weird pipe actually that goes up through like the top after like the back head. I don't know what that's for, but it honestly looks kind of cool. Like if you could like paint that little area black, I think that look pretty cool. It kind of almost looks like a steam thing. What else? He has a lamp on the back, and I love that. I absolutely love his little tail lamp. It is adorable, and it looks so good. Like, you could straight up just rip that off and put that on any model train, and it would look fantastic. Again, the back is made, obviously this whole train is made of the CGI series, so I'm not the biggest fan of the closed doors on the back. I definitely like what the classic series did better, and they did it and made it look like the old Edward Thomas with like the hole in the back instead of this rebuilt kind of thing. But other than that, it looks good. Oh, I just noticed this. They got the coal bunkers correct. I assume they're correct. As in, this side has coal in it, and the other side is blocked up. I'm assuming it's for water. I'd assume. I don't know. He has toolboxes on both sides, these little bits right here and right here. And if you'll notice, he has different pipe work on both sides. He has some like taps on this side with some pipes going along and down. And then on this side, he has pipes going along and up. There's this little silver piece here. I really don't know what these pieces are for. I'm sure they're important, but I just have no clue what they do. His face. Not the biggest fan of CGI Peter Sam's face. But even though I'm not the biggest fan, it is definitely a great representation of the CGI character face. I think it's very accurate to what it is, but it's just kind of, his mouth is very far up on the face. It doesn't look great. He has some really nice whistles that are obviously they're just plastic picked out in gold paint. Side rods, actually. Oh, so his side rods are 2 parts, it looks. Hold on, right? Yeah, okay. So the bottom side rod that connects the 2 wheels together is actually a metal piece, and then the slide bar that goes to the back wheel and up to here, this is actually a plastic piece. Don't know why they didn't decide to just make both pieces plastic or both pieces metal, but go off Bachmann, I guess. He has a... Oh. He is... Oh. So all of his wheels are both powered and driven. That's impressive, that this tiny little wheel back here is powered. Now, I guess that makes sense that they did that, considering his 2 driving wheels are so close together and so far forward that this just makes sense to be driven. And I'm sure this will definitely give him more pulling power, which is great. But I'm not sure how that's gonna look on like turns and stuff. Like that might look a little bit weird. But either way, it's fine. I didn't actually expect, because it's so thin, I thought it was just going to be a filled-in piece, but no, actually there is like a little bit of there's a gap, there's a hole. So you can see a little bit into the funnel. It doesn't go all the way down, but it is a hole. He does have, oh, okay, that's not best. He does have handrails that go along the smoke box, but they aren't painted. They are just left black. I don't know if that's how they were done in real life or on the series, in the TV series. Oops, sorry, I just kicked the camera. But I'm not the biggest fan of that. I would have preferred that to be picked out in silver. I knew this wouldn't have been a separately fitted piece. Obviously nothing here besides like the whistle is a separately fitted piece. Like the piping is molded, all that fun stuff that would be expected to be separate is molded. He does have handrails, or hand guides, I guess, on the sides of his cab that are picked out in black, but aren't separate. Didn't even notice them until just now. So take with that what you will. He has a lot of, he has a lot of detail on the back. He has this button thing here, I believe, on the telephone railway that is connected through the coaches, so that way the driver in the cab can communicate with the guard at the back of the train. I'll double check that. I probably won't double check that, so don't take my word on that. But yeah, that's what I believe it's there for. The couplers aren't too distracting, I don't think. Well, there's only one way to find out. Oh, they're actually pretty distracting. The thing is that the bumper sticks out a lot, so you can like really obviously see it. So it doesn't look great without it, but it also doesn't look terrible with it. What else is there? Obviously, this whole block here is blocked off because, A, there's a motor there, and B, this is how he looks in the CGI series. So, not exactly sure how I feel about it. but it is accurate, I guess. So it's like, it's not the biggest issue to me. I know a lot of people who are going to buy this train to convert into Edward Thomas. They're not going to like this. But I think it's fine. It looks like Peter Sam. You can tell just from a glance that this is Peter Sam and Edward Thomas too. Like, I would definitely like look at this and be like, oh yeah, that's Edward Thomas. Like, it definitely looks like it. Same thing goes for Skarloey and Rheneas. Let me get Skarloey and Rheneas out, because they are the closest that we have to the other CGI Tallyplane counterparts. So here are our 3 protagonists, numbers 1, 2, and he's 4, right? Numbers 1, 2, and 4, all together for the first time. We also have number 5, of course, but you know, he's not the best representation of, what's his name? Of Midlander, you know? Here, we'll put them in order. There we go. There's the 4. I wish I had my Sir Handel on hand with me. Unfortunately, I do not, because he is with John Train Customs filming a video. I'll have him back soon, and when I do, I promise I will put them in a picture together and I will film them and they'll have a blast. I'm just so happy that Peter Sam is out now. He wasn't originally going to be in Tales of the NWR, but now that we have him, he's going to be in it. 100%. You'll see him. I promise. So yeah, I don't think there is much more that I could say about Peter Sam. I am just so happy to have him. Of course, with any Bachmann train, there are negatives, but I'm just so overjoyed to have him right now that I really can't think of any negatives besides, like, the blacked out, or the blocked out back thing here, or the not full see-through cab, but again, this wheel's driven, so it makes more sense. He has this lamp, and I just love the lamp so much. And again, the couplers, yeah, they can stick out a bit too far, but it's like, what do you expect? The narrow gauge engines have never had the full metal side rods, so I wasn't really expecting Peter Sam to have it. It would have been nice, but wasn't really expecting it. But yeah, I will be changing his face for some Classic Series faces soon. But yeah, I'm just so incredibly happy to finally... Oh, what happened to my... Okay, that was weird. I'm just so incredibly happy to have Peter Sam. So now, without any further ado, let's bring him down onto some tracks and let's give him a spin. I'm so excited. Okay, so after a full break-in period, let's see how well he does with a train. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, go down and hit the like button, and if you want to see this guy in future videos, hit the subscribe button too, that'd be really greatly appreciated. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts about this engine. If you want to see me get another engine and review that, let me know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!
Bye.